Even before the pandemic, Australia had militarized their police force. During the Victoria protests, the police ordered the media to ground their helicopters, so they were not allowed to witness what was going on. I've been interviewing Australians the past couple months. I was surprised to see that the older generations are blissfully unaware of these militarized operations. But when you talk to the younger kids, they all know about it. They know that it's been happening. Good day. How are you today?
Oh, well, thank you. How are you?
Good. Would you like to make a comment on the local police force?
The local police force?
Yeah, what do you think about the militarization of the police? They've been coming in with body armor and dogs into our local restaurants and pubs without an invitation?
I've never seen that.
Okay, here at the...
I've been here for 35 years, never seen it once.
Okay, do you feel like the militarization of the police force is necessary in Australia?
No.
Okay, do you feel like the police have overstepped their boundaries with the dogs and the bulletproof vests and heavy guns?
Yes, I do think so. And give them too much power and they just walk into your house whenever they want to, eh?
Sir, do you believe the militarization of the police force in Australia is necessary?
Absolutely not necessary. However, is this happening? Yes, it is happening. It's starting from the corruption in the police and then joined together with the militarization so they can control the public.
Fucking dogs. They always pull me over, search me. I'm over the poppers. Fuck the police.
I think we need more cops, 100%.
How long does it take the cops to get here when you call them?
10 to 15 minutes minimum. That's
okay.
Like if they were like right now. Actually, the police station is like 5 minutes away from here.
What do you think about the militarization of the police force?
Some got no respect these days.
The police?
Yeah, well, when you talk to them, they get a bit funny with you.
What do you think about the local police?
They're all bullcrap. A lot of them we got replaced, especially me, being this skin color.
So you believe...
I noticed the discrimination and everything. I'm Aussie to the max. I've been here 20-some. I came to Australia here from John Howard days. West Point was not designed like this. This shopping mall, there used to be a highway in the middle, everything. It was all right. The stuff that I see happening nowadays, ooh, a whole bunch of crap.
Do you believe the police are corrupt?
Duh, they've always been corrupt. That's so obvious. There's real criminals out there. Go look for them. But they target us. You know, just like how I'm just sitting here with my brothers just socializing. They're so bored, they'll come and target us, give us hard time. When they got nothing, oh, move on direction. Yeah, they've been corrupt from day one. They're the biggest gang.
Would you say it's getting worse or getting better?
With the technology nowadays, man, 20 times worse.
Are they using drones on you guys here?
Yep. Being targeted. Recently, we had a big meeting with the big commissioner, because of what Blacktown police been doing to the African community. So we had a big meeting. So a few of them got fired and everything, but still they're continuing.
Now, how many police have you known to get fired in this local area for corruption?
So much that I can't even count. Most of them don't even get fired, they get replaced. So they get moved to Parramatta or Penwith, Granville or whatever. Most of them get replaced and they bring the new ones. The new ones, they do the same shit. Excuse my language.
Yes, absolutely. We do need more police in this area, especially there's been a break-in a couple of nights ago, and I think, yeah, we should have more police in the Blacktown area.
You can see the Epping train station. So I was sitting over here a couple weeks ago, and like 6 cops came in with like full suit vests on and dogs. And like I was like, what's going on? Is like Pablo Escobar here? Or like what's happening? And they're like, no, they come here all the time. You guys handed them a clipboard. So I just had a question, the interaction between the local police and you guys, how you guys handle that, because when they come in like that, where I'm from, it's a public event. If they're not going for Pablo Escobar, people get upset because they're like, dude, what's going on? They're just doing this for no reason.
Authority board. That'll probably also be our COVID protocol board.
Okay, so this is new. This just started with COVID. Like the raids?
Yeah,
like when there's like a big group of them with dogs coming in.
Because they're bored.
Is that it? So I'm here with like my wife and her teacher friends, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you know, this is what they do where I'm from. If they come in that thick, they better be going after Pablo Escobar. Why are they doing it with that much? Like we're in a nice neighborhood, from what I understand. I mean, I've never seen any issues around here like that. So they're reacting to a call.
No, right. That's
Okay,
like
so they just come in here.
That's just them doing a business inspection, like.
So the people around, like I've been talking to them, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm not going back. I'm not going out to the pubs because that's been going on." Some of them are saying it was before COVID. But it hasn't been going on for years. But I mean, how often does this happen? Is it once a week?
Well, it's like twice a day. Yeah.
Twice a day? But I mean, when the cops come in like that, do the patrons ever complain? Like, hey, I was eating my dinner and the dog came up into my crotch smelling. I'm paying good money to eat out. Like, I don't want a dog in my lap. So it's like, and I told them that too when they were here. I was like, I'm not being disrespectful. It's just where I'm from, you have to have a really good reason to come in that way.
Yeah. So you'll turn up to a pub and there'll be like 10 cops standing out the front, and you just. I've had it before a few times. And you.
So you guys have to deal with them either way. Like they brought that clipboard. You guys didn't ask them. Like that's not that clipboard that they're signing in and out on when they come here. You guys didn't ask them to do that. They're doing that on their own.
That's them doing a raid. Like on Arvo, I was driving down to park in the car park down there, and there was like 10, probably like 20 of them walking up with again like 3 dogs. This was like a few months ago.
Do the patrons ever complain? Does anyone ever, like the locals?
Wait, Josh, what do you think of cops coming in here, like with the dogs and whatnot?
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, okay. So you guys agree. Like, I was going to say, most of the people I talk to, even the teachers and people that are 60 years old, they're like, yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that feeling.
They do it all scare tactics and shit too.
Yeah, that is a deterrent.
But there's a line there where it's like,
oh, there is a line. And
Nazi
people,
Germany.
It does get a bit, intense sometimes.
American sport Run From Popo is coming to Australia. Run From Popo Australia is a simulated police chase for actual cash prizes. Run From Popo Australia tournament rules are similar to the Run From Popo Miami, Florida rules. Qualification for Run From Popo Australia is similar to the Miami tournament as well, which you can watch on YouTube. Police must have been real law enforcement, military or security to be eligible for the Australian tournament. The runners must have an arrest on their record to qualify for the tournament. We also advocate filming the cops for accountability, and we prefer runners to have video evidence of their claims. And the same goes for the police. Video evidence will rescue the truth in court. We are currently accepting applications for the Run From Popo Australian tournament on our Facebook fan page, Run From Popo Australia Interviews. Alternatively, you can contact us through our email address, channel62@gmail.com.